How about now? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay, great. Wow, sorry about that, guys. All right, well, I guess I can welcome everyone again since there was no sound in the beginning. This is this is our special live stream today, where it's basically going to be featuring a special or exclusive Divi layout, only available to lifetime members and those who take advantage of our Cyber Monday sale. And in this live stream, we're going to be showing you how to add your best customer reviews to this stunning furniture sale landing page layout. And if you are new or a new customer during our Cyber Monday sale, or an existing lifetime member, you can download this layout using the link in the video description. So, all right, so I'm glad we got the sound fixed and we're ready to go. Welcome everyone, and I'm glad to see everyone is here. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. And let's see. If you have any questions as we go along through this tutorial, please ask it in the comments in the chat here, and I'll get to it as I can. Let's check over here on Facebook. Make sure you can hear. Okay, good. Awesome. All right, so let's dive in. The main thing we're going to be needing for this tutorial is the furniture sale landing page layout, and also the plugin. It's a premium plugin called WP Business Reviews, and I'll just show that right here. This is a premium plugin. I think it's like $99 for a site, but what it does is it pulls in using API. It pulls in a lot of the actually like all your customer reviews for a specific business from Google, Facebook, Yelp, and I think like the Yellow Pages, and it kind of pulls it in, and then you can just display all those however you want, style it using a short code. So I'm just going to be taking advantage of that plugin, showing you how you can use it with Divi and showcase it on this furniture sale landing page. But the first step is to go ahead and add a new page and import our furniture sale layout. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to give it a title here, call it landing page. And if you haven't already, you'll need to go ahead and download that landing page, furniture sale landing page layout from the members area, and there's a link to do that in the video description. But once you do that, you're going to go over to your Divi library. Sorry, I'm taking a brief sidetrack here. And then you're going to import it using the portability modal here. So you import it here, and then once you do that, it's going to be added to your Divi library here. And then once it's added to the Divi library, then when you go to add your new page, you can pull it from your saved layout. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to create my new page, click to use the visual builder. And then once, I need to select the option to choose a pre-made layout. And then under this tab here, your saved layouts, you'll find the furniture sale landing page there. All right, so let's click on that and let it deploy to our page. All right, so as you can see, this is a gorgeous landing page here. And I love the countdown timer, all the cool calls to action. I like the sub menu here. What we're going to do is just find a spot to put some customer reviews, and then we're going to add them using a short code. But before we do that, I'm going to publish this page, and we're going to go set up the plugin and go over how that works so that we can grab our short codes. So now that we have our page loaded, make sure you save it And then let's go back to our dashboard and make our way to the plugin settings. So once the plugin has been activated on your WordPress site, you'll see it in the navigation bar here under reviews. So go to reviews and then to settings. And here is the kind of user interface where you can set up your platforms. And here they are, like Google, Facebook, Yelp, and you can see I have them all activated. This is where you would do that. Let's say I wanted to connect to my Google. This would connect to the Google Play using the Google Places API key. And so all you would need to do is click on this helpful link here, visit Google Places API documentation, and then it'll walk you through the step of getting a key. I think Google will want to make sure you have a payment or a price. What do I want to say? A payment gateway setup or some type of payment setup to get the API key. So just forewarning you that that is a necessity. But once you get the key, all you need to do is place it in here, and this connects it to the plugin to be able to use a shortcode to pull in all of those reviews from Google. And you could do the same for Facebook and Yelp. Just grab those, and they have the grab the API keys, and they have an ability to create one using this link here. And so that's kind of how you connect to these different platforms. All right. And then they have some other options here. Activate your license and some help. But for the most part, it's quick and easy to set up. And then after that, you'll want to start creating your collections. And now, so if I go to reviews, collections, this is where you can, group together or kind of choose how you want to pull in or what types of customer reviews you want to pull in. And the main point of this plugin, aside from being able to pull in all of these customer reviews using the API, is the ability to showcase only the customer reviews that you want, like the 5-star customer reviews. And not only that, this plugin kind of helps you style it with minimal effort, and it's just it's just really well done. I really like it. So if you're willing to shell out a few bucks, I think it might be worth your while. This is the add a Google collection, and as you can see, once the platforms are activated, you have a button that shows up where you can add a collection. This is if I wanted to connect to, let's go back to Google. These are my collections that I've already made, and this is how this works. So if I add my Google collection here, you can enter in the business name or the place ID here under your search terms. So if I put in like Googleplex or something like that to see the reviews, and then the location, and then do a search, it's going to pull up the business here where you can then click the button to get reviews. If it's confused about your name, or it might list multiple businesses here, so you might want to scroll through to find the exact one you were looking for. But once you do, you just click on this button, get reviews, and then it pulls in these customer reviews. Now, the number of reviews that it pulls in, I'm not sure how it calculates or why this one specifically is limited, because I know it has more, but I think I'm sure there's a way to figure that out. I didn't have the time to go into it in detail, but this is kind of one example of how quickly it just pulls in the customer reviews from the actual Google page where the reviews are, and it will allow you to customize it. And so once my my reviews are pulled in. This is kind of like the preview of how it looks. You can use the settings down here, the toggles, to change the presentation. Right now it's set to light, but I can change it to dark, and I can change it to transparent, so it has no background, which is what I'm going to choose for this example. And then the format is gallery, but you can also change it to a carousel. You can see how this is like a kind of like a draggable slider here, carousel, which is cool in the way that it would work on mobile as well. And this is a list format here. I'm just going to stick to gallery, and you can set a maximum. I don't know if you can see this, but because of my head's in the way. Let's just pull that. All right, so you can see here at the bottom, you can set a maximum columns, which right now is set to auto fit, which basically is going to calculate how many columns it should have based on the width of your browser. But you can set your own maximum column width. I'm going to leave it to auto fit. The maximum number of reviews is set to 24, but you can limit it to whatever you want. The reviews, this is where things get interesting. You can start choosing to hide some of these elements on each of the customer reviews, like the review image. Don't want that. You can take it out. The review name, you can take out. The star rating, you can take out as well. Timestamp. The platform icon. This is cool because you have this, I don't know if you can see it. It's a small little icon that shows us that this is actually a Google review. So this will come in handy to kind of, give you better social proof on your page when you have multiple different customer reviews coming from different platforms. So you can, and I'll show you how to do that, but you can basically group together a collection of Google and Yelp and Facebook all in one display, and having these little platform icons kind of help, show that you're getting reviews from multiple platforms. Let's see the review content. Of course, that would be needed, so I'm gonna keep that in. Set the maximum characters. Okay, good. This last one down here is the filters. This is where you can, you can choose to only show 5 stars, which is really helpful for, obviously you want to put your best foot forward. So this is a great and quick and easy way to kind of filter those out and only choose the 5-star reviews. And then it kind of helps you to see visually which ones you have filtered out, and by this color yellow. So it will only show these here on the left, not the ones that have the yellow background. All right. So now that we have this example here, let's see. I'm going to save it. All right. And now that I have my, now that I have my collection saved, I can go ahead and copy the shortcode by clicking this link up here. And it will copy it to your clipboard. Also preview what that shortcode would look like. And so I will need to use that to add it to my page. So once it's copied, let's make our way over to the landing page that we have set up. And let's go down underneath this shop area. featuring my products. And I'm going to add a new section. Make it a regular section. Make my screen big again here. All right. With a 1-column row. And then I'm just going to add, actually before I add my module, I'm going to match the design a bit, I'm just going to grab the, copy this module here with this title, and I'm going to add it to this row. All right, and I'm just going to change it to say reviews. And then right underneath here, in that same text module, underneath the title, I can go ahead and paste that shortcode. And you can see that when I do, it will display eventually. Might take a second. Let me save it out. There you see those customer reviews have been pasted. And what is also cool is you can see that it has inherited some of the styling settings that was already added to this text module. So if you do not know this about Divi and shortcodes, that a lot of the shortcodes used by third-party plugins and things like that can be stylized inside of a text module. So you might want to just check out what's there, because really what a shortcode is a way to deploy HTML to your page. So when it's all said and done, it's going to be HTML with your H1 tags, H2 tags, paragraph tags, links, etc. So you can target those just like you would if you regular content using the text module settings. So if I go into the, let's just go into the text module again. There you can see my shortcode. And if I go to my text here, if you see when I hover over it, you can see what's available to edit in the way that it lights up, or not lights up, but it gets framed in the blue border there. So you can see if I hover over my heading text, you can see the names of each of the customer reviews are actually headings. Which one it is, if I hover over the H3, you can see that it is an H3. So then I know that I can change this, and I may not be able to change everything about it, but some things I may be able to. So for example, the heading 3 font can be changed in this example, and I'm pretty sure you can change this font style from a uppercase to regular, things like that. All right, so let's go ahead and check out some questions. But before I do want to welcome anyone who is just joining us. Welcome to a special Divi use case live stream featuring an exclusive Divi layout, only available to lifetime members and those who take advantage of our Cyber Monday sale. In this live stream, I'm showing you how to add customer reviews to the furniture sale landing page layout. And to do this, I'm using the plugin called WP Business Reviews. And if you are a new customer during the Cyber Monday sale or a lifetime member, you can grab or download rather this new layout by clicking the video link in the video description. So check that out. All right, let's jump back in to questions. I see Uncle Social says this is relevant to me. Let's see, is there a site which I can go to that has different things you have to offer and the prices to them? Also, is there an email to reach you? Oh, that's from Lance, sorry. Thank you for the offer. Maybe I can look into that later, but thanks for reaching out. You can find all of, okay, thank you, Uncle Social, for linking to some of my posts there. Here we go. When using embed code from Facebook reviews to Yelp, this is from Raul. When using embed code from Facebook reviews to or Yelp, the responsive for mobile is bad. that you recommend to not have problems with the response. I don't. I'm pretty sure this. I'm not sure. Are you, if you're referring to this plugin specifically? I don't think this one has any issues responsive on responsive. If there is, I'm not aware of it. But if you're talking about just in general, when embedding customer reviews directly from Facebook or Yelp, um, it might be bad, and this is why this plugin is probably a good idea, and helpful in that way. Because sometimes, yeah, I know it kind of can get um, cumbersome to try to design these customer reviews when you're adding them in manually. Yeah, let's see it in the mobile view. All right, first let me save it out here. Let's check out what it looks like on mobile. Let's go ahead and inspect it and just pull it. Here we go. Let's get down to our reviews here. And you can see it will go from 3 columns to 2 columns. And then as you get to 1 column, not sure you can see that. It's jumping all over the place. There you go. So it does work nicely and respond nicely on mobile. All right. And I'll show you the carousel as well in a little bit, which is also a cool option. Let's get back to it. I do want to make sure I got my questions done. Let's see. Is this plugin included in the standard Divi package theme? No, it is not. This is an external, or excuse me, third-party plugin, and so completely unrelated. But good question. All right, let's jump back in it. One of the things I wanted to point out is, you can see that these customer reviews have this link here, this read more link, which you can actually target in the text settings. So if I go to my design tab under text and click on my link tab here, I can actually change the color of my link to something that matches the layout a bit more. That one doesn't really match it, but you get the idea. You can change the link color to whatever you want. Make it, that's one tip that you may want to look into. All right, so I'm gonna save that out. Now, next, I want to cover how to filter some of these reviews so that we can group them together in a collection from multiple platforms. All right, so as you can see, if I go back to my dashboard here, let's go to our reviews, and then let's go to review tags. This is where you would add, just like any custom post type, you can add a tag to filter out your specific reviews. In fact, even though you pull in different reviews using the API code, they're all stored in the single reviews page. I'm going to just click on that here. If I click on single reviews, you can see them all listed here. And if I click on any one of these, I can edit it like a regular post, right? I can change the rating of the review, which is kind of cool, but kind of misleading. And then the review content, of course, I can modify. And this, of course, you can also add your own custom review, from scratch, which is really cool. So you might want to just use this to create your own reviews that you're getting, via email from your customers and things like that. And so just wanted to make mention of that. And all of these single or custom reviews can be grouped together with your, your other platform reviews and displayed however you like. So it's a real versatile plugin in the way that you can group together customized customer reviews. All right, so let's go back to the review tags. I've added a tag called furniture. Just tag whatever you want. Sorry, let's go back to my reviews here. And you can see over here under the tags category, you can see that I've added the furniture tag to a couple of these. And once that's done, once you have a tag added to, the specific, basically this is your way of selecting specific customer reviews that you want to display. You just add a tag to each of them. And then when you go to your collections page, there's this option over here that says add tagged collection. And when I do that, I can you can see all of my tags listed here. If I click the furniture one and apply changes, it'll just pull in those ones that those customer reviews that I tagged. And you can see this is how you would add multiple platforms in one display. This is a Yelp review, this is a Facebook review, and this is a Google review. Then I can change my presentation. Let's go ahead and make it, for this example, let's make it transparent, but let's also make it a carousel. And let's make it one slide at a time. All right, and then let's save that. And let's copy the short code. And I'm going to go to my landing page here. Oh, exit it out. Let me get back to it. Okay. All right, so let's add this one, find a place for it. All right, so I'm going to add it kind of right here in the corner here. So I'm just going to, get rid of this, this custom padding here for the moment. And right under here, I'm just going to add the, I'm sorry, let's go ahead and add a new, let's go ahead and add a new row. Just going to copy this one, duplicate this row, and I'm going to delete this content, and I'm going to add a text module. And then there, I'm just going to add my shortcode that I copied. And there you go. You can see it displayed there. And if I wanted to, I can add a cool box shadow to it. Set the box shadow and set my spread strength. Make sure it's centered here. Give it a vertical and horizontal position of 0 pixels. And I'm just going to increase my spread strength here to kind of give it a nice frame. And then make it white. And that way it kind of blends in nicely. All right, so don't worry if the visual builder displays the carousel as kind of skewed and off. It's just because it's needing to update the size. So it won't look like that on the live version. All right, let's make sure and let's give it a custom size of 400 pixels, not 400%. There we go. All right. And let's save that. And let's look at it on the live version. And there you go. And you can see how it, you know, does respond nicely to the container that it's in. And I can go ahead and drag it and to view my, this is kind of like a click on it, hold it down, and just kind of move it to the right and to the left. Not sure what the technical term is, sorry, but it really is a cool effect, especially for mobile. All right, so that kind of takes care of the use case tutorial. Let me jump in and make sure and and answer any questions that may be pending here. All right. Sam asks, does this plugin pull in Trustpilot reviews too? I don't think so. And it looks like somebody answered that already. Yeah, just go check the website. Currently it's, I think they're working on others, but right now it's just those 4 that we mentioned in the beginning, like Google, Facebook, Yelp, Yellow Pages, stuff like that. All right, the white Uncle Social doesn't like my white border. Okay, well, I apologize. All right, let's wrap things up. Let me go over to Facebook. Where could I buy this? The plugin, if you're referring to the plugin, you can access it from their website. I think it's, I'm not sure if I put it in the review, the video description, but it's wpbusinessreviews.com. That's where you can go to get that plugin. And if you're referring to the landing page that we're using here, this comes to a free for all lifetime members and those who take advantage of the Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal that's been going on. So, all right. I'm just going to wrap it up, guys. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We sure do hope that you are enjoying our 2018 Cyber Monday deal and all those special freebies that have come along with it. We are sure you don't want to miss out on any future freebies or deals coming your way, so please be sure to subscribe to our blog newsletter, YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook. And you can get a notification every single time we have something new for you. Thanks again for watching. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye, guys.